Naomi Biden was married at the White House on Saturday in a small outdoor ceremony surrounded by her family and friends. The event was closed to the press, despite being held on government property. It was the first wedding held at the White House in nearly 2 decades and the 19th known one to take place there. After the ceremony, Naomi and Peter posed for photos on the South Portico of the White House, the bride's long veil blowing in the breeze. The bridal party was dressed appropriately for the chilly weather. Naomi wore a long-sleeved white gown to protect her from the cold that was reminiscent of Grace Kelly's wedding dress. She completed the look with a long, cathedral-length veil. She had 3 bridesmaids, her sisters Finnegan and Maisy, and Peter's sister Betsy, who wore navy blue dresses. Finnegan and Maisy had blazers on over their formal dresses. There were 2 young flower girls in white gowns, bundled up in blankets after walking down the aisle. Naomi, 28, walked out of the diplomatic room at the White House and down a long aisle to the middle of the South Lawn, where her groom, Peter Neal, 25, waited. The decor was all natural green shrubs and white flowers. The ceremony lasted about an hour with around 250 guests surrounding the couple. President Joe and Jill Biden kicked off the affair, walking down the aisle ahead of the bride to take their seats in the second row. It has been a joy to watch Naomi grow, discover who she is, and carve out such an incredible life for herself, Joe and Jill Biden said in a statement. Now, we are filled with pride to see her choose Peter as her husband, and we're honored to welcome him to our family. We wish them days full of laughter and a love that grows deeper with every passing year. Jill Biden wore a green dress with a coat wrapped around her. Most of the guests wore some type of coat or covering as there was no tent over the outdoor venue. Naomi's father, Hunter Biden, sat in the first row, holding his son Beau and seated next to his wife, Melissa Cohen. Kathleen Bull, mother of the bride, sat on Hunter's other side. Naomi's cousins Natalie and Hunter Jr., the children of late Beau Biden, were also in attendance. So was Ashley Biden, Joe and Jill's daughter and aunt to the bride. Guests lined up early to be inside by the time the 11 a.m. ceremony began. Staff checking them and handed out hand warmers as they welcomed them through the White House gates to the wedding inside. Former Senator Chris Dodd was one of the many guests spotted, as was Michael Cohen's daughter, Samantha Blake Cohen, who went to the University of Pennsylvania with Naomi Biden. The White House was decked out with wreaths of white flowers and security was tight.